Check my volume. Top of the day, beautiful people. Top of the day. Top of the day. It is cold down here in my house. Walked downstairs and realized yesterday I turned the heat off. Woke up freezing this morning, so I've been trying to get warm. All right, y'all. It is Tuesday, day 51 of year 2 of reading through the book of instruction and the prophets. Today, we are reading the last 3 chapters of Numbers 34, 35, and 36. Last chapter is talking about the women who are inheriting property. All right, so let's get started. Nikki, hey, girl, hey. All right, Numbers chapter 34. This is pretty quick reading, too. All right, Numbers 34. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, Command the children of Yisrael, and say unto them, When ye come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall unto you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan, with the coast thereof. Then your south quarter shall be from the wilderness of Zin, along by the coast of Edom, and your south border shall be the outmost coast in the salt sea eastward. And your border shall turn from the south to the ascent of Akrabim, and pass on to Zin, and the going forth thereof shall be from the south to Kadesh Barnea, and shall go on to Hazar Adar, and pass on to Asmon. And the border shall fetch a compass from Asmon unto the river Egypt, and the goings out of it shall be at the sea. And as for the western border, ye shall have even the great sea for a border. This shall be your west border, and this border shall be your north border. From the great sea ye shall point out for you Mount Hor. From Mount Hor ye shall point out your border unto the entrance of Hamath, and the goings forth of the border shall be to Zedad. And the border shall go on to Zephron, and goings out of it shall be at Hazar-Renan. This shall be your north border. And ye shall point out your east border from Hazar-Renan to Shipham. And the coast shall go down from Shipham to Riblah, and the east side of Ain. And the border shall descend and shall reach unto the side of the sea of the Chinnereth eastward. And the border shall go down to Jordan, and the goings out of it shall be at the salt sea. This shall be your land, with the coast thereof round about. And Massa commanded the children of Yisrael, saying, This is the land which ye shall inherit by lot, which Yahuwah commanded to give unto the 9 tribes and to the half tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and the half tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. The 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side of Jordan near Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising. It looked like they had a whole lot of land, which, morning, Auntie, it looks like, which would make sense why they would change names around, because you got from like the Great Sea until the Salt Sea and just different places, and just thinking about different things. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a whole lot bigger than what they saying that little strip is on the current map that we see of Israel. It goes way beyond that, so I'm gonna be looking into it. I need to, because I'm still trying to track back some of the original names, and it's just, I know what my thoughts are, but I need to kind of verify that with history and the name changes and all that stuff. But it's way more. You can rest assured that it's way more than that little strip that they call Israel. It's way more. And it says it not just here, but it also says it in Exodus, and it also says it in Deuteronomy too. So yeah, think about it. Think of how numerous we are. That little small piece of land, that is not going to accommodate a tiny portion of us. Matter of fact, he said when we come back, there would be no borders, because we would overrun the borders of our land, because there's so many of us. Think about put all them pieces of the puzzle together. All right. The 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side of the Jordan near Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, saying, These are the names of the men which shall divide the land unto you: Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun. And ye shall take 1 prince of every tribe to divide the land by inheritance. And the names of the men are these: of the tribe of Judah, Caleb the son of Jephunneh; and the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Ammihud; the tribe of Benjamin, Elidad the son of Chislon; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Dan, Buki the son of Jogli; and the prince of the children of Joseph, for a tribe of the children of Manasseh, Hanael the son of Ephod; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Kemuel the son of Shittan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, Elizaphan the son of Parnak; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Issachar, Paltiel the son of Azim; the prince of the tribe of the children of Asher, Ahihud the son of Shelomi; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Padiel the son of Ammihud. These are they whom Yahuwah commanded to divide the inheritance unto the children of Yisrael in the land of Canaan. Remember, Yisrael is Israel. Chapter 35 of Numbers. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa in the plains of Moab by the Jordan near Jericho, saying, Command the children of Yisrael that they give unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possessions cities to dwell in, that ye shall give also unto the Levites suburbs for the cities round about them. And the cities they shall have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be for their cattle and for their goods and for all their beasts. And of the suburbs of the cities ye shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward 1,000 cubits round about. And ye shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits. And the cities shall be in the midst, and this shall be to them the suburbs of the cities. And among the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which ye shall appoint for the manslayer, that he may flee thither. And to them ye shall add 42 cities. So all the cities which you shall give unto the Levites shall be 48 cities. Them shall ye give with their suburbs. And the cities which ye shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Yisrael. From them that have many ye shall give many, but from them that have few ye shall give few. Every one shall give of his cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance which he inherited. And Yahuwah spake unto Massa, remember Massa is Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Yisrael, and say unto them, When ye become over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then ye shall appoint you cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unawares, meaning somebody that killed somebody by mistake. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not until he stand before the congregation in judgment. And of these cities which ye shall give, 6 cities shall ye have for refuge. Ye shall give 3 cities on this side Jordan, and 3 cities shall you give in the land of Canaan, which shall be 6 cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be a refuge both for the children of Yisrael and for the stranger and for the sojourner among them, that everyone that killeth any person unawares may flee thither. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. If he smite him with throwing a stone wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with a hand weapon of wood wherein he may die, and he die, he is a murderer, and the murderer shall surely be put to death. The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. When he meeteth him, he shall slay him. But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by the laying of weight that he die, or in enmity smite him with his hand that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death, for he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight, or with any stone wherewith a man died, seeing him not, and cast it upon him that he died, and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, meaning if this was done by mistake, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood, and the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whether he was fled, and he shall abide in it unto the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil. Now, let me bring some out. You guys probably already know this, but I'm just saying anyway, just in case you don't. You needed some time for the family members of loved ones to cool down, especially if it was done by mistake. Everybody's not so forgiving. You know, you kill somebody that they love, they're out for blood. They're the revenger of blood. He said, but if it was done by mistake, you need to go to the city of refuge, and you need to stay there until the high priest dies. They live very long lives, and probably the high priest may actually outlive the revenger of blood, simply because he was in a protected state at all time by Yah, and he literally served in the temple. So, you know, when he had to do certain things and lived according to the rules and regulations that Yah set out. So I'm just assuming, since the high priest, not saying that they always did, but it's more than likely, since it was a life, the office of high priest is a lifetime office. Like, you don't get voted in and voted out. You got different terms and stuff. He was going to be in the city of refuge for a very long time. And after the high priest passed away and they got a new priest, he could leave out. I mean, because some time would have passed unless he went in there when the high priest was about to kick the bucket. You know, I don't know. I'm sure that happened, you know, but if that happened, I would probably just stay in the city of refuge until the next high priest died. You know, you just pretty much just go there for a lifetime, or unless you hear that the person that was out to get you, they done already passed on into eternity. You know, but yeah, that was to kind of keep you safe. Let the family members of the loved ones that you killed by mistake have gone on, passed away, that anger, or they got old enough where they couldn't really do anything to you, and that anger against you has subsided, and it's taking its flight, and they feel like, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm way too old to be chasing after somebody, you know. So, but that's not always the case, though, because some people, they hold on to it to the very end, and they gonna get you. So you would say, stay in the city of refuge. Okay, verse 26. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whether he was fled, this what y'all tell me. He said, listen, you stay there, but if you leave out, listen to this. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whether he was fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession. He told you, say, listen, you leave out of here, I'm giving you a chance to just let all this pass over. It was a mistake, you know, but the family's still pissed right now, so you need to stay in a safe place. So stay here. He said, but if you leave and they find you, you on your own, bruh, and they not going to be guilty of your blood. You know, so if he was smart, he would, you know, people, I got to go back and see my family. I need to go check out. No, your property or your life? Which one? Stay in the city of refuge. But, you know, y'all had to address it. Okay. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations and all your dwellings. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, and he shall come again and to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not thereof the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, Yahuwah, dwell among the children of Yisrael. So he said, listen, murder is defiling the land, and the land cannot be cleansed until the murderer who murdered somebody, him or herself, is dead. That's how it's cleansed. It's an even balance. We keep everything in balance. That's why the land is going completely crazy today, because there's so much injustice been in the land, and the land has to be cleansed. I mean, those are not my words. I'm simply just reading here from the book. And you have some people don't like it, but I mean, it's harsh simply because everybody, rights and safety, fair trial and stuff. But if you murdered somebody and it's granted, give you a trial. If there was no witness to put you on trial to get evidence, I agree with all that. You know, everybody should have a fair trial. But if there is evidence that you've taken somebody's life unjustly, you premeditated this, I mean, why should you and everybody may not agree with me, why should you get to live the rest of your life being fed behind bars? And some of them, they may get in there, and you get other people that hear about what they did, and they take care of them right in there. I mean, so it comes around. Call it karma. What goes around comes around. The golden rule, whatever you want to label it, it's still the same principle that rests behind it. Life for life, But I mean, I kind of agree with this. Even in like the Muslim world, I think is what is it? What is the law? Sharia. I think it's Sharia law. I don't really know all the details, but it's pretty much eye for eye, tooth for tooth type thing, Or you do something, you steal, your hand that you stole, you get cut off. See, those are the kind of things. Granted, it's very, very like in your face, like, oh my God, you know what happened if you steal from here, bruh? It makes people think twice. It wasn't to, like, y'all say he doesn't take delight in killing people. He doesn't take delight in the death of the wicked, but he takes delight in the fact that they would turn from their wicked ways and begin to live a righteous life. So I think the rulings and the everything, how to live in a community amongst each other, it was so harsh. The consequences of doing certain things, it was so harsh because he was trying to show you, listen, don't do this. This is not a good thing. You don't go violating your brother. You don't go violating your sister, friend, even those who are not of you. I don't care if they're different race or culture or whatever. If they are content to live among you and you're content to let them live among you, then you treat them like brethren, male, female, black, white, Asian, Korean, whatever. He said you treat them all like brethren. The same rules that apply for you apply for them. Treat one another with love and with honor. He said, because it's not a good thing when you defile somebody or you do something against them, and your neighbors shouldn't live afraid among you. They should be at peace. We should dwell in harmony with one another. No matter what background you are from or whatever, But the thing is, the judgments were so harsh is to get everybody. It's like my mama said. She said, all it takes is one good public flogging. I mean, like, a lot of people learn just by looking. And that was the thing, to get you to say, okay, if you do this could possibly happen. Is it worth that 5 a.m. whooping? Nah, bro, I'm going home. Got curfew. Good night. Drop me off. But some people, they like to learn the hard way. They're going to do what they want to do because they want to do it. They think they can beat the system. And then we learn from those who think they can beat the system. You see what happened to Keisha last week? Her daddy had to stone her first. No, I ain't going. Goodbye. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell on you. No, but y'all get the point of what I'm saying. It was so harsh just to get you to think and get you to think twice about something that you're going to do to harm somebody else. If we live by that today everywhere in the world, how much better of a world would we live in? But a lot of people don't abide by those values and those principles of life, and everybody doesn't honor everybody's life, no matter where they're from, the color of their skin. I mean, it's sad, but we still have a lot of that today. People are treated differently because of the color of their skin or whatever religion they are, and it's a disgusting thing to me, that people have to walk and live in this world afraid of somebody else who is a vagabond and a tyrant in this life. And it's a disgusting thing to me, so that's why it's so harsh. I wouldn't be afraid to go live like in a Muslim nation, but it makes me think twice, because what if I do something by mistake, or if I ain't cover my head right? They kind of, I don't know. I think I'm okay right here in America right now, because we get a little more freedom. We got time to mess up and correct. Oh, that was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I just, I don't know. I still got a lot of growing to do myself, but I'm just saying I don't disagree with some of the way that they carry out their laws, but I do disagree with how women are more oppressed in some of those areas, and that's another whole story. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a woman and I hate seeing other women being taken advantage of, and not just women, men too, because I have 5 of my children are boys. They're going to grow up to be men. So when I see men violated, even by women, it pisses me off. It enrages me because I have men and I have a daughter, and I don't know what I would do if somebody tried to do something to them. Like, y'all ain't seen that side of Sister Pam. I mean, my sisters may have, but I'm just saying, you don't cross these boundaries, because it's gonna be like a bear robbed of her whelps over here. Don't play with me, and if you think but anyway, y'all get the point. And the Bible, I don't know, people just chalk it up as a religious book and whatever, but I'm just saying it teaches you principles of how to live in harmony with other people. Some people think they're just good stories. Well, whatever. The whole point is that you understand the principles behind what's being taught. Other religions have principles and different things. I mean, they're all good principles. They're universal principles that everybody would do well to live by, that we would honor one another. We would help somebody if we see them in need, and it's just, I don't know. It's just, you learn how to live in peace with all people. It doesn't matter if they're man, woman, black, white, Asian, whatever. It's just, we learn how to live a upstanding, honorable life, helping those who we see in need if we have the means to help them, and just being an all-around balanced good person where no one would be afraid to be around you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so y'all get the point. But that's what it is, So, all right, last chapter. Chapter 36 of Numbers is the last chapter altogether. Tomorrow we start Deuteronomy. So, and the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spake before Massa and before the princes, the chief fathers of the children of Yisrael. And they said, Yahuwah commanded my Lord to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Yisrael. And my Lord was commanded by Yahuwah to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brothers, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Yisrael, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers, and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribes whereunto they are received. So it shall be taken from the lot of our inheritance. And when the jubilee of the children of Yisrael shall be, then shall their inheritance be unto the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers. And Massa of Moses commanded the children of Yisrael according to the word of Yahuwah, saying, the tribe of the sons of Joseph have said well. This is the thing which Yahuwah doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Yisrael remove from tribe to tribe, for every one of the children of Yisrael shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. So he said, if he didn't have any sons, that the daughters could, if he had daughters, instead of passing it on to the next of kin, why should the daughters be looked over because he had no sons? So take that inheritance and give it unto the daughters, and the daughters should marry within their father's tribe, within their own people, so that when you marry, you don't take, they don't lose their inheritance, So if you marry, if you stay within your own tribe of people, you can keep what your father has built for you, and you can keep it for yourself. I mean, you join with a husband, but you don't have to pass it on, because when you marry outside your tribe, you lose all your inheritance, and Yahuwah didn't want that. He said, if you want to keep it, marry within your own tribe. That way you can keep what your father left for you. This is the thing which Yahuwah doth commanding. I read it again, verse 6. This is the thing which Yahuwah doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of any of the children of Yisrael remove from tribe to tribe. For every one of the children of Yisrael shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Yisrael shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father, that the children of Yisrael may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe, but every one of the tribes of the children of Yisrael shall keep himself unto his own inheritance. Even as Yahuwah commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahlah, Tisra, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brother's sons. And they were married unto the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father. These are the commandments and the judgments which Yahuwah commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Yisrael by the plains of Moab, by Jordan near Jericho. And that is our reading for today. So, quick recap, we read Numbers 34, 35, and 36, which is the last 3 chapters of Numbers, and we start Deuteronomy tomorrow. And it's going fast. Like, we started over not too long ago, and now we're already in the book of Deuteronomy. Some people never make it past the book of Genesis, and they start hopping around. All right, y'all, so it's Tuesday, January the 21st, 2020, day 51 of year 2 of reading through the book of instruction and the prophets. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If not, you can go back and read it on your own time, or if you want to hear me talk around my mouth, you just go back to the beginning of the video. It'll be posted after we're done. So with that being said, go ahead and bless your beautiful people. And the blessing is found in Numbers chapter 6, verses 22 through 27. May Yahuwah bless us and keep us. May Yahuwah make his face to shine upon us and be gracious unto us. May Yahuwah lift up his countenance upon us and give us his peace. And Yahuwah said, this is how you bless my people, and I myself will come and bless them. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I will see you in the morning.